Hello. Over the past 3 weeks, my classmates and I have been developing a fighting game in Unreal Engine 5. So far we have a basic level select system and then a character select system. So the character I've been developing is Signy, the Viking girl. She has some attacks, some different attacks, which is just a jab and a down attack, and then she also has like a spinning attack and an aerial right now. Currently that's all we have in, but we have a few more attacks planned for her for the future. What she looks like side by side with all the other characters is this. So you can see all the other characters doing their standard punches. This is kind of the special attacks, the standard specials. This is the down specials. And then that's the side specials for all the characters. It's pretty cool to see them all side by side, and the one snowboarder character can kind of throw their snowboarder as a projectile. The projectile system is still a work in progress, but it's pretty cool. This week we also did our first playtest, so that was really useful to see a lot of the bugs that we had. So you can notice that some of the percentages got extremely high, so we still have to find out a base knockback value that works for us well. But overall, people seem to really enjoy the game, so on that front, it seems to be going quite well. I've also set up a basic AI test level. The AI is not very complicated as of right now. It just chooses a random target every few seconds and just goes after them and attacks as soon as they're within range. But it's quite useful to be able to spot bugs and just an easy way to kind of see a little bit of the balancing that we're going to have to do to see if like one character is easily dominating all the other characters, or we noticed, for example, that like the bigger character would hit above the head of the smaller character. So we balanced that out, and now they hit much easier, which was a good thing to notice, and the AI just lets us test at a much faster rate than we could otherwise. I also set up another level that allows us to compare all the characters' values side by side, so you can see like their half jump and their max jump height, and then you can also compare like run speeds back and forth as well as walk speeds. This is also another useful balancing tool to see the characters as they go along. We also have another map, which is the Esplanade map, which has these barriers on the side, which allow for some varied fighting regions, which is pretty cool. So you can see that like players could have their own individual fights over in these sections, while other players are fighting in the other areas. To get the entire ability system working, we have coded in a system that pulls from data assets. So each character can have, in their ability component, can just have their abilities assigned dynamically. So you can see, for example, we have our normal up ability. We just assign a data asset. Currently I have all of the abilities filled with placeholder ones, so the neutral normal is in this placeholder. And then we can assign if it's an ability collider or ability projectile. And then those abilities are set up with, they have a damage group, so that's used to determine if we have like overlapping colliders. So if we only want one of the colliders to hit instead of multiple at the same time, we want them on the same damage group. If we want multiple colliders to hit at the same time, then we use a different damage group. And then you can specify like a base damage value, an angle of attack, how much knockback it does at 0%, and then the growth multiplier as the damage on the other players increases. It's a very nice system. And then the colliders are turned on through our animation montages, so we can just use the collider tag, which just matches to a collider that is on the player. So you can see we have the axe butt that has a component tag right here that matches with the ability and with the animation montage, and that just triggers it, turns on the collider, and registers the hit event, dealing damage to any overlapped actors. It's a very easy system to work with and allows us to rapidly prototype our abilities. I hope you have enjoyed seeing our little progress update in this devlog, and I will be releasing some updates soon. So subscribe if you'd like to see more of this game, and any feedback on what we've seen here would be highly appreciated. Yeah, we're going to be developing this until the end of April, so expect to see more of this. Bye.